Kite Life is proudly brought to you by Cabrina. G'day and welcome to Kite Life, Australia's own 100% dedicated kiteboarding and kitesurfing television program. Now we travel the world to bring you the best riders and riding destinations the world has to offer. So settle back, relax and enjoy Kite Life. Final stop, the Pro Kiteboard Riders Association World Tour was held in Australia for the first time ever, featuring multiple disciplines, World Cup kiteboarding and kitesurfing. The event was held on the Golden Sand Beach of Queensland's world-renowned Gold Coast, bringing with it some of the best kiteboarders in the world. Competing for the first time on the world stage were many of Australia's top riders competing in the disciplines of World Cup Wave and World Cup Freestyle. First up was a World Cup Wave kitesurfing event featuring Australian riders Kiahi D-Boys, Stewie Martin, Michelle Blinkhorn, Michelle England, Scotty Johnson, Mike Walker, Lucas Hearn and heaps more. We took some time out with Mike and Scotty to see how they were gearing up for the comp and the conditions.
The waves, the set waves anyway, they were pretty decent size and lumpy faces, so I figured the advantage of having straps and having that extra control and extra power through the bottom and top turns would outweigh the disadvantage of not being scored so generously for aerials and that sort of thing. So yeah, I chose to take the straps and I guess it's helped.
The judging criteria has been pretty good. They're judging the strapless a little bit more with the aerials. I'd like them to judge a little bit more like strapless throughout the whole competition, but they seem to be pretty even. Yeah, made it to the round 3 yesterday, so pretty stoked with that. The conditions haven't been perfect, a little bit of rain here and there and not much wind, but we've still been able to get out there, so.
And here we have Mitu Montero from Capo Verde, whose riding can best be described as super technical, effortlessly smooth and three-dimensional. We move now into the freestyle. The conditions were right, so all the boys and girls headed out there for some freestyle action. So you can see the guys with the different style boards, twin tip board busting out the more wake style moves, super powered, super clean, lots of rotations, lots of inverted handle passes, and yeah, going pretty large here as we see Yuri Zun with a broken rib still absolutely thrown down. These guys, yeah, awesome to watch. Taking the win for the final stop in the tour in the Open Men's was Tom Hebert from New Caledonia. Tom's riding was super powered, super technical, and super smooth. Congrats, Tom. Hot on Tom's heels was Spanish superstar Alex Pastor, and we took 5 with Alex to find out what life's like on tour as a pro kiter, how the Aussies rate on the world scene.
So Alex, where are you from?
I'm from Spain, Tarifa.
Alright, and you've made it all the way over to Australia to compete in the PKRA, the final stop?
Yeah, I mean, I've been in New Caledonia, the stop before here, so yeah, I just travel to New Caledonia and from New Caledonia to here.
Okay, so I imagine the conditions back home in Spain must be quite different to what we've got here.
Yeah, I mean, right now it's really cold there and the winds are quite strong. Where I live is like one of the windiest places in Europe, so it's just really strong. Sometimes we have like 40, 50 knots, and right now it's quite cold, so yeah, it's pretty different, but still alright.
So you're loving the heat here down under?
Yeah, it's alright. A bit too warm right now. Still pretty good.
Alright, well we're looking forward to seeing you compete this weekend. You're currently ranking 3rd, but I believe that this event now can maybe be the decider whether you go 2nd or 3rd.
Yeah, I mean right now I'm really close with Jurison. I've been ahead of him on the last event, so he just came ahead of me on the last on New Caledonia, so I just have to win from him on this one. I'll be 1 place ahead of him, and I'll be 2nd overall.
Alright Alex, so Andy Yates, currently sitting number 1 world champion. What's it like competing against him?
I mean, the level has been pretty close for the whole year, and he has been just doing a bit better, and he's a bit more consistent than other riders. So he's just been doing good in every single competition, and he never had a bad competition, so that's what led him to the top place. I mean, competing against him could be as hard as competing against Yuri or it was against Kevin. You just have to do pretty good, and the one that does better is the one who wins normally. Sometimes you never know who's gonna win. So.
Let's have a look at some of the people representing Australia. We have Josh Porter, Simon Witchman, Kiahi D. Bordes, Maureen Sudre, Ewan Jasmine, and Andy Yates.
Well, Australia, gives me great pleasure to introduce our newly crowned 2010 World Champion, Andy Yates. So I bet you're feeling pretty pumped right now being at the top.
Yeah, I started this whole journey in April in Thailand, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, I've just been competing at every event, and I've already tied up the world title before this last event on the Gold Coast. So I'm stoked, and I get to share it with everyone, and yeah, everyone's pretty stoked for me, so I'm loving that.
That's awesome. Well, you've had a lot of support from the Aussies, backing you the whole way, checking your progress right through, and I guess it takes the pressure off you that you don't have to totally nail this one to take out the title.
Yeah, it would have been maybe a little bit too much pressure. I mean, I compete better under pressure, but I think having to tie it up here and everyone watching me and everyone kind of wanting me to get the title would have been a little bit too much. So thankfully, and I feel so fortunate that I've already tied it up. I tied it up in New Caledonia where I won there, so after I won there, I'd done it. I'd done enough, sorted.
Final discipline hell was the Red Bull Carnicross, a downwind slalom race. Riders have to work their way down through a course, going both around and over various obstacles. And the rider who crosses the line first wins that race. Now don't go away, because right after the break we're going to show you how some of the best women in the world throw down.